बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। आई होप आप सब लोग खैर और आफियत से होंगे। सो आज इस वीडियो पे मैं रिएक्शन देने जा रही हूँ, वो है ऑल अबाउट द इल्यूमिनाटी। सो यस, विदाउट एनी फर्दर डू, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड।
There is a spiritual war going on, and we are all a part of it. But most of us are unaware, asleep. And while we sleep, thoughts are being planted into our subconscious mind, ideas which we think are our own, like in the movie Inception. This is happening on a mass scale, a mass inception. It is happening worldwide to every human being. It's time to wake up.
On this episode of the Dunya Deception, we will discuss who is doing all this, what secret society, or should I say secret kingdom, could be involved, and we will see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Let's talk about what their goal is and how they control the masses. They impact everything that goes on Earth. What is this power that controls and manages the world? Ever think, who are the leaders of the world? The President of the United States of America? The Queen of England? The Prime Minister? The kings of the world? No, these are just the actors.
Trump is the equivalent of a Hollywood actor.
They are the ones we are allowed to see by the ones who are really in charge.
We do not speak his name.
Maybe it's the bankers, those who control the money, control the world. The richest people on the planet are not who we think they are. They prefer to be unknown. You think Bill Gates is on top? Think again. There are those that are above him, and their finances are unlimited. But who do they answer to? Who do they take their orders from?
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
We have all heard of them. They go by many names: the elite, the deep state, the cabal, the army of Satan, the Illuminati. But do we know how this secret society really works, and how they are controlling the masses, and what their final goal is?
The opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
This is the Illuminati pyramid structure, the Dunya deception. At the top of the pyramid you have the elite, the families who are running the world, the Dunya. Their goal is to create a one world government and depopulate the earth by more than half of the world's population, so that the elite can have more for themselves, more power, more money, more food, water, resources that we, the sheep or the cattle, are consuming unnecessarily in their opinion, because we are just that. Sheep, unimportant, unworthy, not good enough. Does this sound a little too familiar?
Their ultimate goal is to set the stage for the Antichrist, or as Muslims call him, the Dajjal. Keep us busy and enslaved so that we don't question what is happening around the world, so that the elite can be free to do what they want with the least resistance from the sheep. Who are the elite? They are at the top, and we, the sheep, are at the bottom.
The pyramid structure is how the earth is controlled. It is the matrix system, or what Muslims call the Dajjal system. You can see where the Dajjal stands in this pyramid rank, the all-seeing eye hovering at the top of the pyramid. At the moment the pyramid is incomplete. That is why the eye is hovering above it. When the Antichrist or Dajjal reveals himself, the pyramid will be complete.
Part of the pyramid hierarchy you will find the Committee of 300. Within this committee there are the most powerful people on the planet. They have their hands in almost everything because of their financial means, from the biggest banks, the top universities, organizations, corporations and institutions, science, technology and media. This includes newspapers, magazines, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google and much more. The elite are all awaiting his arrival. The ones who the elite control, the top celebrities, musicians and Hollywood, are all part of the mass inception that is happening. They are all part of the Dunya deception. where an idea is planted so deep in your subconscious mind that you believe that the idea is yours to begin with. This is what is happening on a mass scale, worldwide. We are being programmed and we don't even know it. Our subconscious mind is being programmed through subliminal messages. What methods do they use? The elite use the media to do this. Why? Because everyone has a TV in their house and an iPhone in their pocket. They can reach most of the population just through the TV in our living rooms and the iPhone that is glued to our faces. With the use of Facebook, Twitter, Google, magazines, newspapers, the music industry, Hollywood, yes, and Bollywood, the education system, the government, etc. They have got us hooked.
A lot of the subliminal messages are what we call preemptive or predictive programming, which the elite use to prepare the masses for their future plans, so that when the future event takes place, we are numbed down enough to not react as much as we would if we were not programmed. We would think that there are countless companies that run the media corporations, but that is far from the truth. There are only 6 major companies that control the media, and they are part of the Committee of 300. News Corp, Time Warner, GE, CBS, Viacom, and the 6th. Now this will be hard to hear for a lot of people, but Disney is one of the 6 companies who own a lot of the media corporations, including Marvel Studios. Think this is crazy? The truth is stranger than fiction, my brothers and sisters. Research for yourselves. And they don't just control the media, they control our food. Only 10 companies own the food we eat from supermarkets.
The Committee of 300 control the government, energy, water, banks. They even control some of the religious foundations and a lot of the school and university curriculum. Most of the people that are in charge are shaping our society, and then they report back to the Committee of 300, who are made up of royalty and the most powerful families on earth, presidents and bankers, heads of universities and CEOs of companies, and of course, government leaders. There are secret societies that we have all heard of, like the Freemasons and the Skull and Bone Society. They are all part of the Illuminati. Bear in mind that the Committee of 300 are not at the top of the pyramid. There are 13 powerful families that they report to, and of course we should all have a feeling by now who these 13 families report to.
These families have done a lot to get to where they are. Ever heard of the term, sold their soul to the devil? This is literally what they have done for power. They worship Iblis. He goes by many names. Iblis is the Arabic name. He also goes by Lucifer, Satan, Baphomet, Baal, the devil, Shaitan, etc. And don't think he just goes by a male name. If you see the picture of the Baphomet, he is both male and female here. We also have the name Lucy, which he uses. Iblis is planning for the arrival of the Dajjal, and he is setting the stage using the humans he can control to complete this stage. Sounds crazy? Well,
the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
The ultimate goal of Iblis is to corrupt mankind and lead us all to hell because he deems us unworthy. We all know the story of Adam alayhi salam, how Iblis did not bow down to Adam alayhi salam when commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all the angels bowed down. But Iblis, being a jinn who has free will, did not, because he exclaimed, "I am better than him." Now note, this prostration was a prostration of respect and not of worship. Allah then banished Iblis from the assembly of angels because of his pride and disobedience. Well, this did not sit very well with Iblis, and he announced that he will lead all of mankind astray until the end of days. Allah gave him until the hour commences, which is midnight at the commencement of Judgment Day. Please watch our video on Allah and the cosmos to understand how time works relative to the cosmos. So after Iblis basically declared war on mankind, Allah said that Iblis will not be able to corrupt the righteous servants of God.
Iblis is part of our test in this life, and we do not realize that his footsteps are everywhere. When a lot of us think about the devil, we think that he is this old fool, not doing much and just whispering in our ears. Yes, this is in a way true. All he can do is whisper. But for the humans listening and acting on his whispers, now they have the ability to corrupt the world because they have human abilities. Humans can do more than just whisper. So control the elite and the devil controls the world.
So he needs humans to do his bidding. He has managed to corrupt the most powerful men and women on the planet by using their desire for fame, fortune and power. The elite believe that they are special. The 13 families, or the Council of 13, believe that they are the best of mankind and have the best genetics. They refer to themselves as pure blood.
We think they're better than everyone else because they're what people call pure blood.
Their bloodline means everything to them. That is why they keep all things close within the family. They believe that they are the true bloodline of Isa alayhi salam, Jesus Christ, peace be upon him. If you do not have their blood flowing through your veins, you are deemed unworthy. They literally believe that they are demigods, and the devil, Iblis, Lucifer, is their god. They worship the devil.
They deem themselves as the best race, yes, like Hitler, not just to rule, but to basically be alive. It's all about survival of the fittest, but a lot of the times they literally make it so that the weak do not survive, so that they can have more. They want the world's population to decrease. They want to maintain a population of 500 million. They do this by a number of methods which we will go into in another episode.
The New World Order is their ultimate goal. One world order, one world religion, Luciferianism. They will control the rest of the sheep that are left after their depopulation agenda. They have many methods that are in play, but most of mankind are too asleep to realize.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth?
तो जैसे कि आपने वीडियो में देखा कि जब तक मिडनाइट स्ट्राइक नहीं होती है तब तक शैतान अपना काम करता रहेगा, यानी कि जब तक जो लास्ट आवर जब तक क़यामत बर्पा नहीं होती है तब तक शैतान अपना काम करता रहेगा। एंड जो उनकी सोसाइटी है, जो भी उनका जो मोटिव है, जब तक वो पूरा नहीं होगा तब तक भी क़यामत नहीं आएगी। सो उनका जो मोटिव है वो वन आई है, वन आई में के पिरामिड के टॉप पे पहुंचना है, एंड दैट मीन्स दज्जाल का आना। सो जितना भी मीडिया है, जैसे कि आपने वीडियो में देखा है कि 6 कंपनी उसको कंट्रोल कर रही है, तो जिसमें से एक वॉल्ट डिज्नी है। सो इट्स अप टू अस कि हमने किस चीज़ को ज़्यादा अप्रोच करना है, तो क्योंकि हम पूरी तरह से कंट्रोल हैं, चाहे वो फूड हो या नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज हो या फिर हमारा जो सोशल मीडिया हो, चाहे हमारा कुछ भी हो XYZ, बट इट्स अप टू अस कि हमें अपनी लाइफ में कितना प्रोडक्टिव रहना है एंड कितना इन चीज़ों से दूर रहना है। सो जितनी भी चीज़ें हम इंजॉय कर रहे हैं, तो सबका एक डार्क साइड है। लाइक हम मीडिया यूज़ करते हैं, उसका एक डार्क साइड है, जैसे कि वो हमारी माइंड पे कितना इफ़ेक्ट कर रहा है, एंड वो इफ़ेक्ट जो है हमारी पर्सनल लाइफ को बहुत ज़्यादा इफ़ेक्ट करता है, जिसमें हम बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पेशेंस हो जाते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा इरिटेट हो जाते हैं एंड बहुत ज़्यादा क्लमजी हो जाते हैं, एंड वो हमारी हमारी जो एक्चुअल स्ट्रेंथ है उसको बिल्कुल तबाह कर देता है। एंड यस, हमारी जो अपना पर्सनल हमारा जो एक मोटिव है उससे बिल्कुल हटा देता है। सो दिस इज़ द ट्रुथ बिहाइंड दिस वीडियो कि अपने मोटिव को पहचाने। एंड यस, सो आप लोगों ने देखा किस तरह से कुछ लोगों की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से और बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल पीपल हैं, उन्होंने इस टेम्पररी वर्ल्ड को कंट्रोल किया हुआ है। एंड यस, एवरीबडी हैज़ टू डाई वन डे। और क्या है ना कि जो अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला पर यकीन रखते हैं और अल्लाह पे ईमान रखते हैं, तो बेशक अल्लाह की मदद उनके साथ है। तो यस, अल्लाह इज़ द बेस्ट ऑफ ऑल द प्लानर्स, अल्लाह इज़ द बेस्ट प्लानर। सो अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो प्लीज़ डू लाइक, कमेंट, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब। अब मिलती हूँ आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। अल्लाह हाफिज़।